Good morning. Thank you for joining me today on Becca's World. I'm your host, Blind Becca. Today, I wanted to demonstrate my brailler to you guys and talk to you a little bit about braillers. Braille has been around for a long time. Louis Braille is the one that invented Braille a long time ago. Louis Braille was a blind boy. Anyway, if you guys have been reading my posts and watching my videos, I'm sure you've been learning about Braille. But anyway, I wanted to demonstrate my brailler today. This is a brailler that I bought a few years ago on my own. And this is made by Perkins, which is Perkins Brailler. They make great braillers. And this is a metal one. And I was very fortunate to be able to get a metal one because it's hard to get metal braillers anymore. And the cheap plastic ones aren't as nice. So I actually already rolled the paper in, and I'm going to take it out and demonstrate how I did it so you guys can see it in action, because this is a trick. So I'm going to flip this thing back towards me, and then I'm going to tactily, I can feel with my fingers where to line up the paper at. And then I flip that away from me, and then you go like this. And see, I can hear it starting to crinkle up. Now, the first time I did it off camera, it was perfect. So let me keep working. I'll probably be able to get it again here in just a minute. But, so I'm gonna try this again here. So I'm starting to roll it. And did you hear that? That's the sound I was listening for. It's starting to crinkle up a little bit again. So let me try this one more time. I'm also gonna flip it over like this because once the paper starts to get crinkled a little bit, it becomes more difficult. So let me move that back with me. Okay, I think it's all in perfect order now. Oh, it's crinkling up again, so just a minute. This is, years ago when I first was introduced to braillers at the Deaf and Blind School, when I first went blind, I didn't know how people did it. But there is a trick to it, and you can get better. I'm sorry, you guys. I think this time. Okay, I think I'm ready to go now. Okay, just a minute here. So guys, this is my brailler. I just loaded the paper into it. This is one way in which blind people can create Braille. This is not a very portable way. This is something a blind person might keep at their home for creating their own Braille documents for their review, like their notes. Let's say they recorded a lecture in school, but they want to create their own Braille notes based on the lecture for their review later on for studying or whatever. Well, they could do that with one of these because it's easy to type a whole page of notes with a brailler. I've created several letters to blind friends with my brailler because it's just like typing on a keyboard. You can use both hands, so it's much faster than some other ways of creating Braille that I'm going to be demonstrating for you guys. But when you create Braille, it's made up of 6 dots, the Braille cell is. I'm going to turn this around so you guys can, here, actually let me unplug that so it doesn't get. This is my brailler. So the Braille cell is made up of 6 dots. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this is the space button. And then we've got the backspace, well, not really backspace, but you can go backwards. And enter are these 2 side keys. But this is how a blind person would create Braille. And just like a sighted person on a keyboard, if they've learned how to type, they can go really fast on the keyboard without looking at the keys. Well, blind people get very fast on these if they get good at their brailing. And what you do is just push the keys. And it's like on a regular keyboard, you push them 1 key at a time, unless you're going to capitalize or something, and then you would use a modifier key to make different changes to the text that you're creating on a regular keyboard. Well, just like On this, you'd like use the hold down the one key, you'd press a 6 to make the next key capital or the next letter capital and stuff. So there's just different symbols that we create in Braille to indicate stuff like that in the text. And all of it is done with just these 6 keys and the space. It's really amazing that you can create a whole language with just 6 dots and like a space occasionally. But that's the code that Louis Braille created. And this is one of the devices that blind people use to create it. And so this is Braille paper. I'll shake it so you guys can hear it. It's really stiff. It's similar to construction paper that you use in school, but it's a different texture than construction paper. And it's a little bit stiffer probably. And they usually, let's see here, use it, yep. This Braille paper has holes on the side of it. You can get it with holes so you can put your like Braille pages in a 3-ring binder and stuff like that. So, but this is Braille paper and this is a Brailler. Now this is an electric Brailler. They have Braillers that are not electric. Just like they have typewriters that are electric and not electric, you can get Braillers the same way. Anyway, that's my Brailler. I hope you enjoyed my demonstration of it. And if you have any questions, let me know. Oh, and I give this 5 blue butterflies. Perkins, they have the best Braillers on the market, I think. So if you're interested in investing in one, contact Perkins. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching Becca's World. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Let me try a different piece of paper. I'm sorry, you guys. I should have just left it in there the first time, but I wanted to demonstrate it on camera. Because you need to have it roll in really well. Oh, it's lining up in there again. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. And the first time I did it today, I did it perfectly, but I didn't do it on camera. And so now I'm trying to redo it on camera. Oh, I'm still working with it, you guys. At some point, I'll get it.